Ahoy to all divers! I am diving again in January with Aqua Diving Center Santa Eulalia in Ibiza. We are getting ready and making sure everything is on board. Carefully navigating out of the marina, we set off on a short journey to the dive site.
We're all in great spirits, eagerly anticipating a fantastic dive. And the weather is on our side too. We are diving at the Es Canar dive site. Starting from a secluded bay, we'll enter the water and make our way around the land tip. We're unsure about the current conditions as we approach the land tip, as the tide is constantly shifting. Nonetheless, we're beginning the dive briefing, and Alejandro provides one-on-one instructions to the open water students. Upon arriving at the sheltered bay, we drop anchor and gear up for the dive. In the water, we complete our final checks before beginning our descent. We head towards the corner, diving through an impressive underwater landscape of boulders and seagrass. We feel a push guiding our dive direction, a clear sign of a strong current. To avoid being overpowered by the current, it's best to dive close to the reef or the bottom. At this point, we're already heading back to the boat to prevent excessive exhaustion. We're staying closer to the ground to minimize the impact of the current as much as possible. It's clear that getting back is turning out to be quite the workout. Now, let's talk about the thermal protection needed when diving in the Mediterranean Sea near Ibiza in January. As with my previous dives, I'm wearing a 7mm full wetsuit, 2mm top underneath, 3mm tech shorts, 2mm gloves, a 3mm hood, 3mm boots, and 3mm dive socks to protect me against the cold. All of this is just about enough for a single 45-minute dive, but it definitely wouldn't keep me warm during multiple dives a day. On a live-aboard dive safari in regions like Malpelo or the Galapagos. Once we are around the corner, the current subsides, and we make our way back to the boat. This was a 38-minute dive with a maximum depth of 13 meters. I wore a 9mm neoprene suit on the core of my body, which kept me warm but still left me feeling cold within a bearable range. I used 8 kilograms of weight along with an aluminum backplate. I'm still in the process of optimizing and testing different setups. At this point, it's important to note that temperature perception is highly personal and varies from person to person. One diver on this dive felt completely fine with just a 7mm long-sleeve wetsuit, though I'm not sure if being from the Netherlands has anything to do with it. Different people need different setups, and that's definitely true when it comes to diving. So, if you can, experiment with different wetsuit combinations and gear setups to find the best, safest, and most comfortable fit for you. Once all the gear is washed and stowed away, the only thing left to do is enjoy a cold beer or beverage, chat about the dive, and relax. I hope the video was helpful, and as always, safe diving.